Hey, there's Phil.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have no controls at this end now.
So
Now the regular dashboard is up.
I do believe Crowdcast has changed things.
I think they have. Well, that whole interface there, one before we hop on, is different.
It's different.
Yep.
And listen, excuse us, folks, while we talk shop. I invited you 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago.
And I just got the invitation.
Right. So it's
Interesting.
and I have stage controls now, post controls. Sorry.
Okay. There you go.
Open.
Well,
Open.
folks.
It says open. Oh, allow guests to freely walk onto the stage. Nope. Nope.
No, we don't. We don't want just anybody wandering on. Nope.
So, hello, folks. Welcome to Matrix Talk, and well, it's just new technology as Crowdcast ups its game. And if you're ever on YouTube, what happens is that we broadcast this from Crowdcast over to YouTube. So that's how it's done. One big reason is because over here on Crowdcast, you can click the green link below to buy something from us. Or actually just get to the Matrix Academy and you can get free stuff too. So that's all good. So this is a Crowdcast on the basic matrix. Why? Because we hear feedback, and I got a couple of feedbacks this week of where people, well, the one lady had used the matrix every day for almost a year.
Yeah.
And said it's the best year of her life. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's cool to hear. So
something to take notice of.
If you're we're not going to do the matrix challenge or anything. If you felt like doing it every day, well, it's cool. It's a cool thing to do. And this is the way you do it, the basic matrix. This is the way you do it. And Phil's going to sit right there. So you can get yourself a little whiteboard like that, or a little post-it note, or anything. It does help if you write it down. But if you absolutely can't, that's okay too. But you do it, the top of it has senses. At the bottom is your mind. Over to the right is the stuff you do for satisfaction. And the stuff over to the left is the stuff you do to get relief. And then the way you get to that is you answer 4 questions. And the first question, of which we put the answers into the lower right, is who's important to you? Not a trick question. No. My wife is important to me. It's just like that. And whoever is important to you. And then some people will say, well, how about my cat? You go, cats are great.
Awesome.
But dogs, yes. Parrots, yes. Guinea pigs, whatever. Horses. We have a broad definition of who.
They all go down there.
I'll go down there in the lower right. Okay. And that's the way you start. Now, later on, I'll say right now, you can put what's important to your school or work, something like that. That's more in the what category. But we would highly recommend you start with the who, because that really gets to the heart here. Literally gets to the heart of things. Literally. So now that you have that entered, you go over to the lower left quadrant. Nice blank space there. And you write down yucky stuff that shows up that may not be showing up right now, but the stuff that regularly shows up inside it. Stuff like fear. You get afraid of something. That unless you're going on a Disney ride or something, fear is not usually fun. Yeah. Anxiety. Almost none of us like anxiety. What's some other goodies?
Anger.
Anger, there's another one. Anger. So that kind of stuff goes in the lower left. And it's your stuff, whatever, put down whatever your stuff is. So now we go to the upper part of the matrix. And this is really where the rubber hits the road, literally, because these are your behaviors, the stuff that other people could see you doing. So, and we start with the stuff you do to get relief. So we all have stuff we do to get relief. Maybe you're really stressed out. Oh, there's another one for the lower left.
Oh, let's get that in there.
Stressed out. And you say, well, I'm going to take a walk. And if you said it as a sentence, you might say it as, I'm going to take a walk to get relief from this stress. Like that. And that's what it is. Now, somebody might say, oh, but that's also healthy for you. Yeah.
Good.
However, in this particular instance, it's for stress relief.
You're doing it for stress reduction.
For stress relief. Okay. So we're always looking at the purpose of a behavior in this way. And so in the upper right, now we put down behaviors that we would do for other people to start off with, because you get that sense of satisfaction. So I might talk to my wife. There you go.
I'm going to feed the cat.
Feed the cat. Oh, they love that. What we got? What we got? Oh, we got parrots. I don't know what you do. Talk to the parrot. They
there you
go. Whatever, folks. And so in the general world of things, it's the stuff you do to get satisfaction. And or a sense of accomplishment. That's also been described.
Like for the job or the school or whatever.
Yes. So, and now the last little bit we add to this, you don't actually have to, but makes the diagram sort of complete and gets to what we're talking about, which is we put the word notice in the middle of all that. What's that mean? Well, it means you can notice who's important to you. You can notice yucky stuff showing up inside of you. You can notice yourself doing relief behaviors. And you can notice yourself doing satisfaction behaviors. You can notice yourself. We humans have this thing called the observer self, and we can do that. We can notice ourselves having internal experiences, and we can notice ourselves doing behavior. Okay. And so like the person who wrote in said it was the best year of their life. That's what they did every day. That's it. You do it, you set it aside, and go on about your business. And maybe, just maybe, you'll notice some of that stuff or all of that stuff during the day. And if you were going to make it a daily matrix, which it hadn't been called, you would do it again the next day. And then you do it again. It's like that. But notice, Phil likes the word, I think, epiphany. We're not looking for one.
I like it, but I don't get them.
But we don't get them, right? This is not for epiphany.
No.
It's not for whatever. It's just, you're just noticing all of this stuff.
Yeah. Something you can do every day.
Something you can do every day, and you can notice all this stuff. So you say, well, why would it be important to simply notice all of that stuff? Well, as the person reported as saying, gee, I do believe this has been the best year of my life in doing that. Well, it's probably because she was learning what works. And the purpose of the whole enterprise is to, over time, learn what works for your life. for a living. So that hopefully you come to, well, gee, I think this has been the best year of my life. Well, the only way you get there and be able to say year, that's 365 days, year, is that, well, I learned what worked and I learned what didn't work.
Oh, yeah.
and hopefully I gave up at least some of the stuff that doesn't work. And hopefully I kept doing and maybe did a little bit more of the stuff that works. And if you do that, well, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, like the woman who contacted us, you end up with a pretty cool year.
Yeah. And that's it. But it's over time.
Yeah.
It's over time. So this is not designed for epiphanies in the moment. It's really actually quite mundane, pedestrian, I might say.
Ooh, there's a word.
and that's the way. That's it. Well, who's important to you? And then they think, I even have people pause. They think we're asking for some grand.
Oh, yeah, something profound.
Profound. That's it.
Right.
A profound answer.
Uh-huh.
No.
Nope.
We're looking for who's important to you? Wife, son, daughter.
Yeah.
Right. Neighbors, uncles, whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. No, nothing profound. Once again, yucky stuff. Oh, you're looking for my deepest inner feelings. No.
I need to purge my soul here. No. Just notice. Do you get anxious? Oh, hell yeah, I get anxious. There you go. Put that down.
Nothing. Very blasé. As a matter of fact, what do you do to get relief? I take a walk, or maybe I have a glass of wine. Something like that. Whatever it is you do to get relief, there you go. And once again, and this is where really people, this profoundness comes in that upper right. So what am I going to do for satisfaction? So, rewrite the Declaration of Independence or something.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
No. Talk to your wife. Go feed your parrot. Or, hey, you can do it too. You can take a walk for exercise.
Ooh, yeah.
And that's where I throw that in there because know that most behaviors can end up on either side of that. And sometimes Phil and I call them a twofer. So you're doing it for stress, but you also know you're doing it for exercise. Well, it's both that. So you're just paying attention to the motivation. That whole acting thing. What motivates me? What motivates my character? Well, you're the character in your story. It's what motivates you.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's it. That's the basic matrix for daily living. And we titled it this time for daily living because of the feedback we had got from a couple of people this week.
Yes.
Who were using it for daily living. And this is not new, but lots of people. I used to do, is it an email thing? Your daily matrix?
Your daily matrix.
Yeah. Stuff falls by the wayside. That fell by the wayside about 10 years ago. So we're talking quite a bit of time ago. Yeah. Now, Phil and I have the good fortune that we do this
all the time.
Part of our stuff. And so we pretty well do daily matrices.
Yes. One way or the other.
It's as if we really almost can't avoid doing daily matrices.
Yep.
We're doing this. We do it with other people. We show it to other people. We do it online. But if most of you won't be in that position, we'll just jot it down. No big deal. Yeah, and it really isn't. But once again, not looking for. Here's another word: profundity.
Ooh, man!
I made that one up.
Cool. I'll write that down.
Now I'm getting neologism. fancy word for making up new words. Comes in handy. Google didn't exist before they invented Google.
Now people Google everything.
Now Google's everywhere. So, but yeah, no, it doesn't have to be profound. It's really designed not to be profound.
Yep.
The profoundness comes into, gee, I think I've been having a really good year.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Yeah.
And gosh, that's really it. That's it. Now some people go ahead and put goals like in the upper right. So
Fine.
in reality, we don't. But there's nothing against doing that. If you want to put goals in or something,
yeah,
it's fine. You go right ahead. But just know that what's going on, the learning that's occurring doesn't require goals.
Nope.
That's not necessary. However, it seems to be necessary to remind oneself who's important. That's the biggie. Bill and I have been doing this 15 years. It is 15 years.
Yeah.
And that's the biggie, to get back and remind yourself who's important. Clarifies life nicely. So there you go. The basic, what is it? The basic matrix for daily living.
That's it.
And we hope you enjoy it. Do it quick. Have a good time doing it. That's it. That's the big reason we do it is for that feedback. It really works.
Yep.
Well, what else do you want to come up? Nothing. That's
nope.
We like for people to use it and get a lot out of it. That's the best thing. By far and away the best. So hope you do. Now, with that said, and some of you may have long gone and wonder, and you'll see later on Monday, the matrix is used in professional sports and has been for some years. Well, I should say, well, I guess a lot of Olympians are professionals now.
Yes.
But I think one of the first uses was in the Olympics. Some of the Olympic teams were using the matrix. And then it caught on with other sports as well. And we're going to have one of the practitioners of the matrix in sports on Monday. So we'll have a guest on, and he will tell us a little bit about what he's been doing with sports and the matrix. And that'll be interesting.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking. We don't know what he's been doing. We don't know.
We know he's using it, and we know he reached out to us. So we said, "Yeah, come on,
come on, let us know." So you will find out, and we will find out.
We'll learn together.
That's good. You'll see how this diagram can be applied to sports. Okay. Anything else, Phil?
No, we've covered it.
Damn, that's amazing. And even after not knowing our way around the interface, the new Crowdcast interface,
we managed to get here.
You know what, Phil?
An issue became a non-issue.
Right. Well, I'm not exactly sure how to repeat that. So come Monday, we're
going to have another opportunity to discover
how to interact with the interface.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll do it. You guys have a great weekend.
Yes. Enjoy yourselves.
Enjoy yourselves. Maybe
and your important people.
Yeah, there you go. Remember those important people.
Yep.
Bye-bye now.
Okay. See ya.